In the face of life's relentless challenges and unforeseen trials, there exists an opportunity not merely to endure but to emerge with unyielding strength and refined wisdom. Imagine facing the harshest of circumstances, only to rise from the experience fortified, wiser, and more capable than before. What if a reservoir of ancient insight could guide you through life's labyrinthine paths, equipping you to turn obstacles into personal growth milestones? Today, we venture into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and philosopher whose profound reflections have transcended the bounds of time and culture. His seminal work, Meditations, is a testament to the power of the human spirit to cultivate resilience and inner strength amidst adversity. Marcus Aurelius, often hailed as the philosopher king, did not live a life insulated from difficulty. Despite his eminence, he navigated a world marked by political unrest, personal grief, and the burdens of leadership. Yet, precisely within these crucibles of hardship, he forged the wisdom that continues to inspire generations. His writings offer more than historical musing. They provide a guidebook for constructing an inner fortress of strength where true peace and balance can be maintained despite external turmoil. In a modern world rife with unpredictability and change, whether in careers, relationships, or personal ambitions, the lessons embedded within his Stoic philosophy are more essential than ever. They serve as a beacon, urging us to respond to life's challenges not with despair but with steadfast resolve, viewing each trial as an opportunity for profound transformation. In this exploration, we will delve into the essence of Meditations and uncover 10 transformative lessons that Marcus Aurelius imparted, lessons that build resilience and the fortitude to meet life's tumult with a calm, unwavering spirit. Through these teachings, we aim to glean practical wisdom that transcends centuries, enabling us to embrace life's uncertainties with grace, master our perceptions, and foster a mindset capable of withstanding the inevitable storms. For those seeking not just to endure but to thrive, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius holds the key to unlocking a life marked by enduring strength, purposeful action, and inner serenity. Lesson 1. Mastering your perspective. Marcus Aurelius's timeless wisdom calls us to recognize one of life's most profound truths: how we interpret our experiences shapes our reality. The Stoic perspective on perception teaches that our minds are not passive recipients of external events, but active creators of our inner world. To master this principle is to hold the power to transform the chaos and uncertainty of life into moments of clarity and growth. The Roman emperor believed that our interpretations, not events, define our emotional responses. By acknowledging this, we can break free from the cycle of reacting impulsively and instead cultivate a mindset that fosters resilience and inner strength. Mastering your perspective begins with a commitment to self-awareness. This entails observing your thoughts and recognizing when they spiral into negative or counterproductive patterns. Conscious observation lets you understand that your initial reactions are not fixed truths, but subjective interpretations. Once this awareness is established, you can challenge these interpretations through cognitive reframing. In this Stoic practice, irrational or harmful thoughts are questioned and replaced with more constructive, balanced viewpoints. For instance, a moment of failure may initially be perceived as a devastating setback, yet through reframing, it can be seen as a crucial lesson and an opportunity for growth. Daily mindfulness exercises provide a pathway to sharpen this self-awareness. By dedicating even a few minutes each day to sitting in stillness and observing your thoughts without judgment, you learn to distinguish between fleeting emotions and deeper insights. This practice nurtures the ability to detach from automatic negative thought loops and redirect your focus toward more empowering perspectives. Marcus Aurelius's meditative reflections underscore that we are architects of our thoughts, capable of shaping them to align with virtues of strength, patience, and wisdom. Moreover, surrounding yourself with positive influences amplifies your capacity to master your perspective. Seek out individuals who embody resilience and optimism and whose presence encourages a more constructive mental environment. Such associations reinforce the mindset needed to handle life's trials with grace. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," emphasizing that refining our perspective constructs a foundation of inner fortitude. In summary, mastering your perspective is the cornerstone of building resilience. Through self-awareness, mindfulness, cognitive reframing, and surrounding yourself with affirmative influences, you can reshape your mental outlook to face life's challenges with greater confidence and poise. This shift empowers you to withstand hardship and approach life's complexities with a sense of calm and purpose, realizing that while we cannot control the world around us, we can always control how we perceive it. Lesson 2. Accept what you cannot change. Central to Marcus Aurelius's teachings is the recognition that peace arises not from trying to control the uncontrollable, but from accepting life as it unfolds. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the power of acknowledging what lies beyond our influence and redirecting our energy toward what we can govern: our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This profound understanding liberates us from the constant burden of worry and the fruitless pursuit of changing external circumstances. The wisdom of acceptance transforms adversity from a source of frustration into an experience that nurtures inner calm and balance. Acceptance begins with acknowledging the impermanent nature of life. Marcus Aurelius advises that we embrace the things to which fate binds us, knowing that each moment, whether joyous or challenging, is transient. To cultivate this acceptance, start by consciously identifying aspects of your life that are outside your control, the actions of others, unexpected events, or outcomes that defy your intentions. This recognition practice draws a clear boundary between what you can and cannot influence, empowering you to focus your energy more productively. Letting go of the desire to control the uncontrollable is not synonymous with resignation. Instead, it is an act of inner strength. It is about releasing the tight grip of anxiety and frustration to make space for clarity and contentment. One way to reinforce this mindset is to practice detachment, a core Stoic principle. Detachment involves observing life's fluctuations with an understanding that all things change, allowing you to respond with grace rather than react with resistance. When faced with a difficult situation, remember that this moment is a small chapter in a larger narrative and that its transience allows for growth and new opportunities. Meditation can also be an essential tool in fostering acceptance. Taking time daily to sit in quiet reflection helps you cultivate an awareness of your thoughts and emotions, offering insight into how deeply you may resist certain realities. Through meditation, you learn to observe your thoughts without judgment and recognize when your mind clings to the desire for control. This practice strengthens your ability to shift toward acceptance and away from the mental turbulence that comes with resistance. By embracing acceptance, you cultivate resilience. Accepting what you cannot change does not mean surrendering to passivity. It means choosing peace over turmoil and focusing on what truly matters: your responses and inner stability. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This lesson invites us to make peace with life's unpredictability, to navigate challenges with wisdom and composure, and to appreciate the present moment as it is, unclouded by the desire for control. We can endure life's vicissitudes through acceptance and discover a deeper, more profound sense of freedom. Lesson 3. Embrace the now. Marcus Aurelius's reflections reveal a profound truth. Life is best lived in the present moment, where true peace and clarity can be found. The Stoic philosophy champions grounding oneself in the now, steering clear of dwelling on past regrets or becoming entangled in future uncertainties. Aurelius reminds us that by anchoring our awareness in the present, we unlock a deep sense of tranquility and contentment that transcends the noise of daily life. Embracing the now is a pathway to inner peace and a cornerstone for cultivating resilience and maintaining mental equilibrium. To fully engage in the present moment, one must first understand the value of presence. In a world saturated with distractions and an unrelenting pace, the mind often oscillates between what has been and what might be, rarely resting on what is. Marcus Aurelius's exhortation to concentrate the mind on the present moment is a call to break this cycle. It is an invitation to savor the now, to step out of the shadows of past mistakes and future anxieties, and to immerse oneself in the richness of the current experience. Mindfulness practices provide an essential framework for anchoring awareness in the present. Simple yet profound, mindfulness can be cultivated through meditation, a practice where one observes their thoughts and emotions without judgment, gently redirecting attention back to the present each time the mind wanders. This exercise, even for a few minutes a day, hones the ability to remain rooted in the here and now, allowing one to witness life's subtleties and cultivate heightened awareness. This practice aligns with Aurelius's view that by directing our attention to the present, we free ourselves from the weight of what we cannot change and the uncertainty of what is yet to come. Integrating mindfulness into everyday activities also fosters a deeper connection to the present. Consider the act of mindful walking, where each step is taken with deliberate awareness of the sensations in your body, or conscious eating, where you savor every flavor and texture without rushing. These practices transform mundane moments into experiences that nourish the mind and soul, reinforcing the Stoic belief that life's richness is not in grand events, but in the simple, present moments we often overlook. Reflection and introspection further deepen one's commitment to the present. Keeping a journal, for instance, offers a space to process thoughts and emotions while fostering a clear perspective on how often one's mind strays from the now. Reflecting on the day's events and recognizing when your focus has drifted from the present can reveal patterns that guide you back to conscious living. This practice aligns with Aurelius's teachings and nurtures an acute awareness that empowers us to live each moment fully and intentionally. In essence, embracing the now allows us to free ourselves from the burden of time's relentless push and pull. It gives us the strength to face life's unpredictabilities with grace and to find contentment in simplicity. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom urges us to step away from the endless cycle of rumination and worry and to discover that the present moment, though fleeting, is the only realm where authentic living occurs. This lesson reminds us that by rooting our thoughts in the now, we can foster inner tranquility and a profound sense of fulfillment that stands resilient against life's shifting tides. Lesson 4. Cultivate humility and empathy. Among the timeless lessons imparted by Marcus Aurelius is the reminder to ground ourselves in humility and to nurture empathy toward others. The Stoic path to resilience and personal growth is paved not with pride and judgment, but with the quiet strength of understanding one's limitations and genuinely connecting with those around us. Aurelius's introspective wisdom encourages us to pause before criticizing others, asking ourselves, what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This question embodies the Stoic principle that true strength comes from looking inward and fostering compassion rather than seeking superiority over others. To cultivate humility is to acknowledge that we are all works in progress, regardless of our achievements or status. Despite being one of the most powerful men in history, Marcus Aurelius consistently reflected on his flaws and embraced the opportunity to learn from others, regardless of their position. This perspective fosters an open-mindedness that is essential for growth. When we approach life humbly, we become more receptive to feedback and willing to admit our mistakes. Through accepting imperfection, we develop the resilience to adapt and grow. To practice humility, start by listening more than you speak. Take in the views and experiences of others, not as challenges to your own, but as lessons that enrich your understanding and broaden your perspective. Empathy, a companion virtue to humility, deepens our ability to connect and support others. Marcus Aurelius knew that empathy was not a weakness but a strength that allowed one to lead and live effectively. We foster relationships rooted in understanding rather than judgment by placing ourselves in another's position. Empathy allows us to navigate difficult situations with patience and grace, as we are better equipped to consider perspectives beyond our own. To develop empathy, practice active listening. Give others your full attention and try to understand their emotions and thoughts without preconceptions. Ask questions that invite deeper conversations and show genuine interest in their experiences. Engaging in acts of service or volunteering can also be a powerful way to cultivate empathy. We gain invaluable insight into the varied human condition by stepping outside our challenges and dedicating time to help those facing their struggles. These experiences not only build compassion, but remind us of the interconnectedness of all people, strengthening our resolve to approach life with kindness and understanding. Both humility and empathy are essential for enduring the trials of life with a resilient spirit. They remind us that we are part of a greater whole and that our worth is not measured by self-glorification, but by the positive influence we exert on others and the openness with which we face our faults. Marcus Aurelius's teachings guide us to consider that we must reflect on our imperfections before we find fault in others. This introspection leads to a gentler, more accepting approach to life's challenges, where humility and empathy become the pillars of personal growth and inner strength. In practicing these virtues, we learn to navigate life with greater resilience, understanding that the path to true fortitude is marked by a willingness to learn, the grace to admit our fallibility, and the courage to show compassion. Through this journey, as Marcus Aurelius exemplified, we do not just endure. We transform into individuals capable of facing the world with wisdom, balance, and unwavering empathy. Lesson 5. Practice gratitude. Marcus Aurelius's writings are steeped in an enduring message. Gratitude is not merely a fleeting feeling but a disciplined practice that can transform one's approach to life. Understanding the power of gratitude is vital for those drawn to the teachings of Stoicism and the pursuit of personal growth. In the meditative process of recognizing what we have, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance, from frustration to fulfillment. The Stoic tradition urges us to look beyond the daily struggles and find the more profound contentment that comes from appreciating the often overlooked blessings that shape our existence. Gratitude, as Marcus Aurelius saw it, was an essential component of a balanced and resilient mind. Focusing on what is lacking or has gone wrong is natural when life presents difficulties. Yet, by consciously choosing gratitude, we redirect our thoughts toward what is present and positive. This shift bolsters our mental fortitude and opens the door to greater happiness and emotional stability. Regularly practicing gratitude allows us to anchor ourselves amidst life's storms, reminding us of what endures and sustains us. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is through the simple act of journaling. Note the most minor moments or aspects you are thankful for each day. These can be as subtle as a warm conversation with a friend or the beauty of sunlight filtering through the trees. This exercise reinforces the practice of seeking goodness, training your mind to recognize value where it might have previously gone unnoticed. Over time, this habit fortifies your ability to face challenges with a more composed and resilient spirit as your awareness shifts from what you lack to what you possess. Expressing gratitude directly to others is another powerful way to nurture this virtue. You strengthen connections and enrich your relationships by taking the time to thank those who contribute positively to your life through words or acts of kindness. Marcus Aurelius believed that acknowledging the support and presence of others deepened one's sense of community and reinforced the Stoic idea of interconnectedness. This benefits those around you and amplifies your gratitude, fostering a cycle of mutual appreciation. Mindfulness plays an essential role in developing gratitude. By becoming more attuned to the present, we notice the often overlooked details that make life meaningful. The gentle breeze, a child's laughter, or even the stillness of the early morning can become sources of quiet joy when we engage with them fully. This mindful attention complements the practice of gratitude, helping to expand our focus beyond the difficulties that may loom large in our minds. Ultimately, practicing gratitude as Marcus Aurelius did invites us to see life through a lens that accentuates its beauty and resilience. It reminds us that, no matter how daunting the circumstances, there is always something worthy of appreciation. By integrating gratitude into daily life, whether through journaling, expressing thanks, or mindful observation, we build a mindset that not only endures hardship but flourishes through it. As Marcus Aurelius subtly imparted, the ability to be grateful is both a shield and a source of strength, cultivating a more prosperous, more fulfilled existence. In a world that constantly pushes us to seek more, gratitude teaches us to pause and cherish what we already hold, deepening our sense of peace and resilience. Lesson 6. Transform challenges into opportunities. Marcus Aurelius's Stoic insights teach that adversity is not an obstacle to growth, but the path that shapes it. The wisdom in his assertion, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way," encapsulates a fundamental Stoic belief. Challenges are not roadblocks, but the raw material from which resilience and strength are forged. This perspective is profound and transformative for those committed to self-improvement and exploring ancient philosophy. It invites us to perceive setbacks not with resignation, but as catalysts for development and sources of more profound insight. To view challenges as opportunities, we must first adopt a growth-oriented mindset. This mindset shifts the focus from the fear of failure to the potential for learning and evolution. Marcus Aurelius, who endured political turmoil, personal loss, and the relentless pressures of leadership, saw each trial as a moment to practice and refine virtue. In this way, challenges became more than endurance tests. They were opportunities to cultivate wisdom, patience, and resilience. By approaching difficulties with this mentality, we are empowered to face them not as insurmountable barriers, but as lessons that contribute to our inner fortitude. A practical way to embrace this Stoic lesson is by reframing negative thoughts. When confronted with an obstacle, pause and observe the initial surge of doubt or frustration. Challenge this response by asking, "What can I learn from this?" Or "How can this experience contribute to my growth?" For instance, if you encounter a setback in your career, rather than dwelling on disappointment, reflect on the skills you can develop or the insights you can gain to prepare you for future challenges better. This process of cognitive reframing aligns with the Stoic view that our power lies not in changing external events, but in choosing how we interpret and respond to them. Another strategy for transforming challenges into opportunities is to draw inspiration from stories of resilience. History and philosophy abound with figures who faced tremendous adversity and used it as a springboard for growth. Reading biographies or philosophical reflections on those who turned hardship into strength can serve as a reminder of the human capacity for perseverance and reinvention. Marcus Aurelius drew inspiration from such examples, reinforcing his belief that even the most formidable trials can lead to wisdom and refinement. Additionally, developing the habit of reflection can deepen your ability to view challenges constructively. Set aside time to ponder past difficulties and consider how they have shaped who you are today. Recognize the skills and strengths you have acquired through overcoming adversity. This reflective practice fosters a sense of gratitude for challenges and reinforces the belief that each obstacle is an opportunity to expand your capabilities and resilience. Lastly, cultivating a supportive network of like-minded individuals can bolster your ability to face challenges confidently. Surround yourself with friends, mentors, or a community that embodies the virtues of resilience and growth. Their encouragement and shared experiences can help you maintain perspective and inspire you to approach your trials with a constructive mindset. Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of community and the power of collective wisdom, often drawing strength from those who shared his commitment to living a life of virtue. Embracing challenges as opportunities is a core Stoic principle transforming our engagement with life's uncertainties. By adopting a growth mindset, reframing negative thoughts, seeking inspiration from resilient figures, practicing reflection, and building a supportive community, we can turn what might seem impossible into stepping stones for personal growth. As Marcus Aurelius demonstrated through his life and writings, it is not the obstacles but how we approach them that define our journey. In this way, the impediments we face become the path forward, leading us to greater resilience, wisdom, and strength. Lesson 7. Guided by Reason. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that true resilience and happiness are grounded in rational thought. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, he observed, emphasizing the Stoic belief that reason is the bedrock upon which a well-lived life is built. For those who seek personal growth and a deeper understanding of ancient philosophy, mastering the art of guiding one's actions and reactions with reason is indispensable. This lesson holds that reasoning allows us to navigate life's challenges more clearly and make decisions that reflect wisdom and composure. The importance of rational thinking lies in its power to shape our responses to life's hardships. When faced with adversity, impulsive emotions such as fear, anger, or despair can cloud judgment and lead to actions that exacerbate the situation. Marcus Aurelius, who faced immense pressure as an emperor, understood that he could respond effectively by centering himself on logic and reason. This principle teaches us that while emotions are natural and necessary, allowing them to dictate our actions without the balance of reason can lead us astray. Rational thinking, therefore, acts as a stabilizing force that helps us remain anchored and composed, even in the face of turbulence. To practice rational thinking, one must develop critical thinking skills that involve questioning assumptions and evaluating evidence. When encountering a challenge, step back and ask, what assumptions am I making? Does evidence support them? Are there alternative explanations I have not considered? This approach allows us to see situations from multiple perspectives and choose responses that align with long-term well-being. This level of introspection aligns with Stoic teachings that advocate constantly examining one's beliefs and actions to ensure they are grounded in reason. Self-reflection is another crucial tool for cultivating rational thinking. Regularly evaluating your thoughts, motivations, and decisions enables you to recognize patterns influenced by emotional reactions or biases. By doing so, you gain a clearer understanding of where your thought processes may need adjustment. As Marcus Aurelius often did in his meditations, this practice helps maintain a mental state that prioritizes logic over impulse and fosters a life driven by deliberate choices rather than momentary feelings. Emotional regulation is also essential for fostering rational thinking. Strong emotions can cloud our ability to assess situations logically. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, mindfulness meditation, or a brief pause before responding can create the mental space necessary for thoughtful analysis. These practices align with Stoic strategies that encourage observing emotions without being controlled by them. We act clearly and purposefully by acknowledging emotions as transient and allowing reason to guide our responses. Developing problem-solving skills further enhances rational thinking. Engaging in activities that challenge the mind, through puzzles, strategic games, or intellectual debates, trains us to approach situations analytically and creatively. This practice sharpens the mind's ability to dissect problems and devise practical solutions, echoing Marcus Aurelius's commitment to facing challenges with insight and patience. Incorporating rational thinking as a guiding principle does more than just help us make better decisions. It cultivates resilience. When we face life's uncertainties with a reasoned approach, we reduce the influence of impulsive reactions and empower ourselves to act with confidence and stability. Marcus Aurelius's legacy reminds us that while we cannot control external events, we have the power to control how we think about and respond to them. By refining the quality of our thoughts, we strengthen our capacity to confront life with wisdom, poise, and unwavering resolve. Lesson 8. Nurture inner tranquility. In the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, the pursuit of inner tranquility is highlighted as essential for cultivating resilience and maintaining balance in the face of adversity. The soul takes on the hue of its thoughts, he wrote, pointing to our mental state's profound influence on our well-being. For those drawn to the study of Stoicism and personal development, nurturing inner tranquility is not a passive act but a deliberate practice that empowers us to confront challenges with poise and clarity. The Stoic path teaches that true strength lies in finding stillness within, even when surrounded by chaos. Inner tranquility serves as a fortress against the storms of life. It allows us to navigate stress and uncertainty without being swept away by emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius understood that a mind at peace is better equipped to make sound decisions and face difficulties with a composed spirit. When we cultivate inner tranquility, we create a mental environment where resilience can thrive, reducing susceptibility to anxiety and burnout. This sense of calm becomes the bedrock from which we approach each day, no matter how daunting the challenges may be. Engaging in activities promoting relaxation and joy is fundamental to nurturing this tranquility. Simple practices like spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies that bring fulfillment, or connecting with loved ones can replenish our emotional reserves and foster a sense of balance. These moments of peace help recalibrate the mind and body, allowing us to step back from the rush of daily life and reconnect with our inner calm. Marcus Aurelius often sought solace in quiet reflection, reminding us that tranquility is found when we turn inward and appreciate the simplicity of life. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools for cultivating inner peace. Regular meditation trains the mind to observe thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled, creating space for greater awareness and serenity. This practice encourages a shift from reacting to external events to responding thoughtfully, a fundamental principle in Stoic thought. By dedicating time to mindfulness, we enhance our composure, even when faced with uncertainty or stress. In addition, developing healthy coping mechanisms for stress is crucial. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or practicing yoga can provide immediate relief and help reinforce long-term tranquility. These practices align with Stoic principles that encourage individuals to harness control over their responses to external stimuli. By grounding ourselves through physical and mental exercises, we can break the cycle of stress and regain equilibrium. Gratitude also plays a pivotal role in nurturing inner peace. By focusing on the positive aspects of life and acknowledging the blessings we often take for granted, we shift our perspective from what is lacking to what is present and valuable. This practice uplifts the spirit and fosters a more serene outlook, aligning with Marcus Aurelius's philosophy that emphasizes the power of directing our thoughts toward what enriches the soul. Ultimately, nurturing inner tranquility is a journey of consistent practice and reflection. It requires recognizing that while the external world may be fraught with change and challenge, the mind can remain a haven of peace. Marcus Aurelius's teachings serve as a reminder that tranquility is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of a mind trained to remain steadfast and composed amidst it. By nurturing this inner stillness, we fortify ourselves against the trials of life, finding resilience and strength in the serene space we create within. Lesson 9. Practice detachment. Marcus Aurelius imparted a powerful lesson in practicing detachment, urging us to hold fast to what is genuinely significant while letting go of undue attachment to external circumstances. In his reflections, He often emphasized that peace and resilience stem from our ability to focus on inner values rather than the fleeting nature of external events. For those seeking to deepen their understanding of Stoicism and pursue a life of personal growth, detachment becomes a cornerstone for developing inner strength and stability. Detachment, in the Stoic sense, is not about withdrawing from life, but about engaging with it without becoming enslaved by desires or fears tied to outcomes. It is a practice of maintaining a balanced perspective that acknowledges the impermanence of material possessions, relationships, and public opinions. By understanding that everything outside our control is transient, we liberate ourselves from the anxiety and disappointment of overattachment. Marcus Aurelius taught that true contentment comes from within, anchored in virtues and personal growth rather than external validation. The practice of detachment begins with cultivating self-awareness. Observing how we react to challenges and desires provides insight into where our attachments lie. When we notice that our peace of mind is compromised by a particular outcome or the opinion of others, we can remind ourselves that these are beyond our control. This awareness allows us to redirect our focus inward, fortifying our connection to what truly matters: our principles, choices, and inner fortitude. One effective way to practice detachment is to remind ourselves regularly of the impermanent nature of life. Marcus Aurelius reflected on the transient nature of all things as a means of grounding himself. By embracing impermanence, we become less inclined to cling to what is beyond our grasp and more willing to find stability in our actions and mindset. The realization that this too shall pass empowers us to face both triumphs and setbacks with equanimity. Developing a solid sense of identity and clarity of values is also integral to detachment. When we understand what defines us, our virtues, beliefs, and commitment to personal growth, it becomes easier to let go of external influences that do not align with our core values. This practice ensures that our decisions and actions are guided not by the need for approval or external success, but by an unwavering commitment to inner growth and authenticity. Engaging in spiritual or reflective practices such as meditation, journaling, or prayer can deepen our sense of detachment. These practices encourage introspection and help us strengthen our relationship with our inner selves. Meditation, for example, teaches us to observe thoughts and emotions as they arise and pass, reinforcing the understanding that they do not bind us. Journaling offers a way to process our experiences and gain perspective on what truly matters, facilitating a shift from attachment to thoughtful detachment. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Hold on to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what others think or do." This guidance serves as a reminder that detachment is not about indifference, but about nurturing a steadfast commitment to what elevates us. It invites investors to invest in inner growth and resilience rather than seeking fulfillment from inherently uncertain and fleeting sources. By practicing detachment, we develop a sense of freedom that allows us to engage fully with life without being governed by the need for control or validation. It empowers us to respond to challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart, embodying the true spirit of Stoicism. In this state, we can face life's uncertainties gracefully, finding strength in our unwavering connection to what truly matters. Lesson 10. Forge ahead with determination. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that life's path, fraught with challenges and uncertainty, calls for unyielding determination and a steadfast commitment to progress. In his reflections, he wrote, "Refrain from indulging in fantasies about possessing what you currently lack. Instead, assess the primary blessings you possess." This insight urges us to turn our attention away from what is missing and to focus on moving forward with gratitude and resilience. For those who explore Stoic philosophy and personal development, understanding how to persevere with unwavering resolve is crucial for enduring life's trials and cultivating strength. Determination, in the Stoic sense, is not mere stubbornness but a deliberate, continuous pursuit of growth, even in the face of adversity. It is the acknowledgement that setbacks and hardships are inherent in life's journey, and that true strength lies in the ability to rise after each fall. Marcus Aurelius knew well that maintaining momentum was essential for progress, as it empowered one to harness the lessons embedded in every challenge and apply them to future endeavors. This commitment to forward movement fosters resilience and reinforces the belief that growth is fueled by persistence and self-reflection. Setting clear and meaningful goals that align with your core values is essential to sustain determination. These goals act as guiding lights, helping you maintain focus and motivation even when the road becomes difficult. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that life's worth is measured not by fleeting successes, but by consistent efforts aligned with virtue and purpose. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, actionable steps can make them more attainable and help maintain momentum. Celebrating these incremental achievements reinforces a positive mindset, encouraging you to keep moving forward. Self-compassion is equally vital in the pursuit of determination. Recognizing that setbacks and challenges are natural aspects of the human experience allows you to approach them with kindness and understanding. Marcus Aurelius believed embracing one's humanity, complete with imperfections, was essential for growth. By treating yourself with empathy when facing difficulties, you nurture a constructive attitude that helps you learn from your experiences rather than being disheartened by them. This practice enables you to maintain a balanced perspective, seeing failures not as defeats but stepping stones to progress. Building a supportive network can further strengthen your resolve. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share your values and aspirations creates an environment where encouragement and shared wisdom thrive. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the power of community and the importance of drawing strength from others. A circle of friends, mentors, or a supportive community can provide the motivation to persevere through challenging times and the inspiration to forge ahead with a greater purpose. Reflection is another vital practice for maintaining determination. Regularly assessing your progress, acknowledging your accomplishments, and understanding the obstacles you have overcome reinforce your commitment to growth. This introspective habit, as encouraged by Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, helps you draw insight from the past and apply it to your journey forward. By appreciating how far you have come, you cultivate a sense of accomplishment that fuels continued effort and resilience. Ultimately, forging ahead with determination means embracing a mindset prioritizing continual growth over momentary comfort. It is the choice to advance in the face of difficulties, to learn from each experience, and to remain committed to the journey regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom teaches us that actual progress lies in the steadfast pursuit of bettering ourselves, holding fast to our virtues and pressing forward, not just for fleeting success, but for the enduring development of inner strength. In practicing this lesson, we are reminded that every step forward, however small, contributes to cultivating resilience, purpose, and fulfillment in life. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of Marcus Aurelius's profound teachings, it is clear that the wisdom contained within his Meditations offers us not just a roadmap for resilience, but a lifelong guide to cultivating strength, purpose, and peace. These 10 lessons, from mastering our perspective and embracing the present moment to nurturing humility, empathy, and unwavering determination, equip us with the tools to face life's challenges with grace and conviction. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that while we cannot control the tides of fate, we hold the power to shape our responses and steer the course of our inner lives. Building resilience and inner strength is not an overnight transformation, but a continuous practice, reflection, and growth journey. It requires dedication to integrating these timeless Stoic principles into our daily routines and embracing the process of self-exploration. The path is not without its hardships, but precisely within these moments of struggle, our character is forged and our fortitude strengthened. By applying these lessons, we learn to find solace in the unchanging aspects of our spirit and cultivate a steadfast mindset regardless of the storms we encounter. Let Marcus Aurelius's words echo in your heart. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. As you incorporate these teachings into your daily life, may you find within yourself the ability to navigate life's complexities with wisdom, stability, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Remember that resilience is not about the absence of difficulty, but the unwavering commitment to grow through it and emerge stronger on the other side. For those committed to personal development, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius are a beacon of guidance that transcends time. Please reflect on these lessons, apply them with intention, and revisit them as inspiration whenever life feels uncertain. The journey toward inner strength and resilience is one of the most rewarding paths, rich with moments of self-discovery and true contentment. If you found this exploration valuable, consider subscribing to our channel to continue your journey of learning and personal growth. Here, we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, ancient philosophy, and practical wisdom to help guide you in building a life defined by strength, purpose, and peace. Join our community and become part of a circle of like-minded seekers committed to embracing the Stoic path and nurturing a life of depth and meaning.